Welcome to German History with a German accent. My name is Wolf, W-O-L-F, just like the animal, and in today's video I'm talking about Gustav Stresemann. On May 10th, 1878, one of the most important politicians of the Weimar Republic was born in Berlin, a son of a tavern owner. While growing up, Gustav Stresemann helped in the family business, but realized that this was not his calling. After he graduated from the gymnasium, the German school type that prepares students for an academic career, Stresemann studied literature, philosophy, and political economy. He earned his doctorate by authoring a dissertation about the bottled beer trade in the German capital, specifically how big business affects the independent middle class in Berlin. After completing his academic studies, Gustav Stresemann found employment at a chocolate manufacturer in the now eastern German city of Dresden. There he married Cather Kleefeld, with whom he had two sons. In the year 1906, he was elected in the city council of Dresden, and only one short year later, Stresemann won a seat in the German Reichstag. He believed in discipline, authority, and force. During this time, Gustav Stresemann was in favor of a strong navy to protect the overseas interest of the German Empire, which of course created a rivalry with the United Kingdom. During the First World War, he was also in favor of the unrestricted submarine warfare that caused the entry of the United States in World War I. During the war, Stresemann was hoping for a peace victory with territorial gains. Like most Germans, he opposed the Treaty of Versailles that burdened Germany with high reparations and stating that Germany was alone at fault for World War I. After the armistice of 1918, Gustav Stresemann helped to form the German People's Party that participated during the Constitutional Assembly in Weimar. You might wonder why this important meeting was not held in Germany's capital, Berlin. That happened for a simple reason. The Constitutional Assembly moved to Weimar because Berlin faced civil war-like encounters on the streets during that time. After nearly 3 years in the opposition, Gustav Stresemann became the German Chancellor in the young Weimar Republic in the year 1923. If you have seen my video about the year 1923, you already know that it was a year of crisis for the young Weimar Republic. It started by an invasion of the Ruhr region by French and Belgian troops, because the Weimar Republic fell short of resource deliveries it was obligated to by the Treaty of Versailles. As a reaction, the German government called for a passive resistance against the French and Belgian troops. The workers were ordered to cease working, but continued to get paid by the German government. This was financed by printing more money and ultimately caused hyperinflation in the Weimar Republic, during which time citizens of Germany brought rolling carts of money simply to purchase a single loaf of bread. Although this alone would have been bad enough to deal with, the Weimar Republic also faced separatists from both sides of the political spectrum. In the Rhineland area, left extremist forces tried to break away, while in Bavaria, right extremists orchestrated a coup d'etat. In his 102 days of being the German Chancellor, Gustav Stresemann ended the passive resistance in the Ruhr region. To stabilize the German currency, he introduced the Rentenmark. The exchange rate was 1 trillion Papiermark to 1 Rentenmark. This move helped to restore the trust in the German currency and ended the hyperinflation. The Reichswehr was sent into Saxony because communists were given seats in the regional governments. Due to the demilitarization of the Rhineland, German troops were unable to fight down the communist forces there. The resistance of the German public, however, ended the communist effort there. The German military was permitted to stop the right-wing insurgents in Bavaria. But since the Weimar Republic was said to be blind on the right eye, and due to doubts that the Reichswehr would shoot at these insurgents that had support from officers in Bavarian divisions, the military was not sent. The local police were able to stop the coup on November 9th, 1923. Because Stresemann's cabinet treated these insurrections so differently, sending the army to stop democratically elected politicians and not to stop a full-on coup d'etat, members of the Social Democratic Party broke the coalition. This led Gustav Stresemann to step down as German Chancellor on November 23, 1923. But this was not the end of his political career. Only 5 days later, he joined a new government under Wilhelm Marx from the Catholic Center Party. He served this new government as Minister of Foreign Affairs. In this role, Gustav Stresemann continued achieving important successes for the Weimar Republic. In 1924, he supported the acceptance of the Dawes Plan, named after the American finance expert Charles Gates Dawes. This plan restructured the German reparation payments according to the German economic performance. Because this plan also included international control of the German Reichsbank and the German railway, especially the political right opposed this plan and Gustav Stresemann himself. Another enormous success for the Weimar Republic was the Treaty of Locarno in Switzerland. During this meeting, Germany and France agreed to the western border of the Weimar Republic. The United Kingdom and Italy served as guarantors of this border. While Germany agreed to the loss of Alsace and Lorraine, it explicitly kept open the possibility of a revision of the eastern border. After signing the Treaty of Berlin in 1926 to continue the cooperation with the Soviet Union that began with the Treaty of Rapallo 4 years earlier, the Weimar Republic also joined the League of Nations. The League of Nations was the predecessor to the United Nations. Despite his declining health, he suffered strokes and heart attacks. Gustav Stresemann kept serving as Minister of Foreign Affairs until he passed away on October 3, 1929. In today's Germany, many streets are named after him. I hope you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching, and it's good to be back.